This is Mark Bell from Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West. We got some deadlifts going on today. We did a deficit pull for about 5 sets of 1 and then took the deficit away. It's only a 1-inch deficit, but we have found that a 1 and 2 inch deficit to be pretty optimal for making some big gains in the deadlift, especially the sumo deadlift. The deficit puts your body at in a slightly compromising position, which makes you lean over a little bit more, have a little bit more bend in the low back, making you use your lower back a little bit more, thus strengthening your lower back a little bit more. I kind of refer to it as lifting like shit. You basically get yourself into these funky positions where you lift like shit a little bit on purpose with a deficit pull or maybe a low box squat or something to that effect that makes the lift that much harder. And it's going to put your body in a slightly compromising position. You don't want to be too compromised, then you're going to hurt yourself. Just a slightly compromising position, and you're going to notice some huge strength gains. So here we do about 4 or 5 sets of singles, working our way up in chains with about 5 plates. And you can see those wonderful colors that I'm wearing. I'm not really sure what happened on this day. Maybe my mom laid those clothes out for me. I don't really know. But anyway, it's always good to be a little colorful, you know what I mean? So now we got 5 plates on there, about 500 pounds, and we have 2 chains on there, which is about extra 40 pounds at the top. The chains help accommodate resistance, heavier weight at the top, less weight at the bottom, helps with explodiness. Explosiveness in the deadlifts is a huge key. You want to be able to start fast. A lot of times lifters, they want to try to build speed and explosiveness from the bottom. Speed deadlifts are a great way to do it. Utilizing bands or chains is a great way to do it. Utilizing deficit deadlifts is a good way to do it. A lot of different ways to do it. And just building pure brute strength will obviously help you to pull a lot faster. So now we're starting to get a little bit more weight on there. We got 5 plates and we got 4 chains. It's about 80 pounds. 80 pounds extra there. And you see, for now, we're going with the straps down. David was trying an extra pair of briefs. He's trying a pair of briefs underneath his suit for the first time. So he was kind of experimenting on this day. I think in the end he ended up liking it, but the gear can sometimes be too cumbersome and be in your way. Now, one thing I want to talk about right here with the sumo deadlift is sometimes you're asking lifters to do too many things at one time. And you see there, David just dives the hips down, gets them down low, but not super low. He's not trying to squat the weight. We're looking to try to get the low back nice and straight, and we're looking to try to pull the chest up the best we can. We're just going right from there. Just make a commitment to it and pull that fucking weight off the floor as hard as you can. Here's David going again. He's got 45 on there. We're using some pro collars on there that were sent to me by somebody who's apparently my cousin Carl from New York, I guess. But we were really happy with the collars. Those are a good solid pull there by David. That's about 650 at the top. So now I got 100 pounds of chains on there. I'm not really sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, about 6 plates. About 6 plates or so on there, I guess. I know I do one more after this. You can see now I got the straps up. We got rid of the deficit. I'm not a fan of doing deficit deadlifts with your straps up on your deadlift suit. I just think it's kind of pointless. So the most that we'll do with the deficit pull, oh, that's 655 right there. That's my last pull. And that's it from supertraininggym.com.